Welcome to another video walk around. Today we're going to be taking a look at this 2017 GMC Sierra 1500 SLE Elevation. This 4-door, 6-passenger crew cab pickup comes with an 8-cylinder engine mounted to an automatic transmission and a 4x4 drivetrain. As an added bonus, this truck has only had one previous owner and has no accidents reported. Starting in the exterior with some of the notable features, this truck comes in this black onyx color that looks fantastic from all angles. Up front, we've also got this really bold and expansive grille with the nice chrome accents and GMC branding. And we've also got these really aggressive projector beam headlights, as well as the fog lights, which add style and functionality. Up front, you can also see the great body lines that this truck has. And as we move along to the side, one of the very first things you'll notice are these great looking 17-inch aftermarket alloy rims wrapped in the studded Firestone winter tires. Just above that, you've also got the Z71 4x4 badging, and just below, we've also got the Elevation badging. As we move along the truck, one of the first things you'll notice up top here is the color-matched roof fin antenna. And in back, we've also got this privacy glass for some additional privacy for the rear passengers or rear cargo, thanks to that tint, and that tint continues in the back as well. Back here, we've also got these aftermarket track racks, making it nice and easy to accommodate for any and all of the cargo that you might have. And those racks just slide along the rails located on the side of the box. Speaking of the box, back here we've got the GMC Sierra badging as well as the SLE badging, and we've also got a hitch back here, so this truck is ready to tow. And opening up the box is nice and easy. Got the soft open box. Pop that open and you'll notice the GMC branding in the front of the box there, as well as plenty of room for any and all of your cargo. This truck looks great, but it drives and works even harder. So let's go ahead and hop inside and take a look at some of the notable interior features. Hopping inside this truck is nice and easy thanks to the remote keyless entry. Simply hit the unlock button on the key fob and you'll be inside. You'll also notice that this vehicle comes with remote start, which is a really handy feature to have in the winter, so you can get that truck warmed up before you even hop inside. Inside this truck, you'll notice this really lovely gray cloth interior with a nice white accent stitching along the sides to give it a very premium look and feel. You'll also notice the power adjustable seat controls for the driver's seat, including the power adjustable lumbar support. In the footwell, you've got these great all-weather mats which look really rugged and are nice and easy to clean regardless of how dirty or wet they get. So let's go ahead and hop inside and take a look at some of the notable interior features. The features start over here on the driver's side door panel with the very nice accent stitching, as well as this wood grain finish to this panel here, both of which give it a very premium feel. Below, you've also got a couple of extra cup holders as well as some storage integrated into the door panel. And just above, we have the controls for the power windows, locks, and mirrors. Above that, we have the dimmer switch for the gauge cluster, and we've also got the controls for the headlights. And this vehicle does come equipped with automatic headlights, which is a very nice feature. And you've also got the controls for the fog lights that I showed you on the exterior. Just above that, we have the drive mode selector, so you can quickly switch between 2-wheel and 4-wheel drive. You've also got an automatic mode, so you can let the truck make that choice depending on the conditions. Just above that, we also have the trailer brake settings. And if we take a look over here at the steering column, you'll find the manual adjustments for both the tilt and telescopic steering, both of which are very nice, so you can get that steering wheel in the perfect position. Speaking of the steering wheel here, on the left-hand side, you have the cruise controls, and on the right-hand side, you have the button for the Bluetooth hands-free calling, as well as your voice recognition. And you've also got the buttons to navigate the screen in the center of the gauge cluster, so I'll show you that in just a moment. And you've also got the tow mode stock here, so you can press that in and activate your tow mode. And in the back of the steering wheel here, you'll find the steering wheel mounted audio controls, so you can adjust your audio system without ever having to take your hands off the wheel. Let's go ahead and take a look at that screen in the center of the gauge cluster, and you can see that first screen there displays the digital speedometer as well as the speed limit. Just below that, we have the 2 trip settings, so you can track your trips independently as well as the fuel economy for those trips. Below that, you've got the range as well as your oil life, your tire pressure, and your fuel history. Below that, you've got a timer that you can manually set and stop. And below that, you've got the speed limit, so if you want to just quickly check what the speed limit is without seeing your digital speedometer, you can do so here. Below that, we've also got the engine hours, as well as the transmission fluid temperature. And finally, we've also got the trailer brake rating. This last screen here displays your off-roading information, including the vehicle angle, so you can quickly check what position your vehicle is in, which is a really handy feature if you're ever on some difficult terrain. You'll also notice that this vehicle currently has 95,385 kilometers on it. You can also access some additional information here, including your audio, so you can quickly check what's playing and adjust it without having to take your hands off the wheel, or even look at the infotainment system. You've also got your phone if you have that hooked up via Bluetooth, and you've also got the navigation if you have a destination set. And finally, you've got some options here, so you can quickly cycle through and you can change your units as well as your information pages and your speed warning. Take a look over at the infotainment system located in the center of the dash. You've got the touchscreen infotainment system that includes fantastic features like navigation and Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Other audio options include your CD as well as your AM, FM, and XM radio. And you've also got the options to access your navigation full screen. And of course, you can also access your phone and the text and projection if you have your phone hooked up via Bluetooth. You can also access your OnStar settings as well as the traffic. And you've also got some additional apps that you can access through the shop here. You can also access the vehicle settings through this menu here, and you'll see the date and time as well as the language. And you've also got really cool features like valet mode and teen driver mode. Just below, you've got some additional settings for your Bluetooth and Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And you can also access your rear vision camera through this menu here. And speaking of the rear vision camera, this is also where you'll find it. So when you put this vehicle in reverse, you'll see that backup camera pop right up with the very nice guiding lines, making it nice and easy to reverse this truck. Just below that, we have the controls for the audio system as well as the CD input. And just below that, we have the dual zone climate controls that this vehicle comes equipped with, and it also comes equipped with the air conditioning for those hot summer Okanagan days, which is a very nice feature. Just below that, we have the button to toggle the traction control as well as the bed light and the downhill assist. Underneath here, we've got a handy storage compartment, and just to the right of that, we have the 12-volt outlet, and below that, we've also got an AC outlet. While we're down here, if we take a look at the passenger side footwell, you'll find the same great all-weather mats. And just above, we've got the standard glove box. And just above that, we have an extra storage cubby there, which is a very nice feature. If you take a look over at the passenger side door panel there, you'll find more of that same great design. And if we take a look in the center here, you'll find this center console. You can flip that open for some additional storage. It's got a nice partition in there to keep your cargo separated. And you've also got a few cup holders. And you can fold this up, and of course this becomes your center seat. Up top here, you'll also find that this mirror has the OnStar controls integrated right onto it. And you've also got the programmable garage door buttons. You've also got your features for your interior lighting, as well as a sunglasses holder. So let's go ahead and hop out and take a look at some of the great features in the rear of this truck. Back, you've got more of that same great gray cloth seating with the very nice white accent stitching, and you'll also find plenty of legroom for the rear passengers, as well as those same great all-weather mats, making them nice and easy to clean. Back here, you've also got this handy fold-out armrest for the rear passengers. That includes a couple of extra cup holders in the center, and you've also got a couple of storage pockets for additional cargo in both the back of the driver and the passenger seat. Also got a little bit of extra storage just in the bottom of that middle seat there. If you take a look at the door panel, you'll find a couple of cup holders as well as some additional storage. And you've also got the same great finish and look to the door panel, as well as the controls for the rear power windows. That concludes this short video walk around, but this truck is absolutely loaded with features, and there's tons I didn't get to show you, so make sure you stop by Kelowna Toyota, located at 1200 Leadhead Road, or visit us online at KelownaToyota.com for more information. We look forward to seeing you soon.